Hello, my friends. Renee Marcou here. So excited to come on and share with you a quick video for all of my entrepreneurs, life coaches, and business owners who are at the starting out stage or expansion stage in their business. So if you haven't known about me yet or have been following my material, I've been a CEO since I was 21 years old when I started my very first life coaching practice. And I now have had this business for over 12 years. And now I certify life coaches with my academy, the iHeart Academy. And I also bring my wisdom from coaching for over a decade into all of my group coaching programs and my one-to-one client sessions. So I am here today to share with you how you can ask for testimonials. Now, when I first started a business, even before then too, I was in the music industry for at least 6 years. And it always felt awkward for me to ask people to view my page or write me a review or say something nice about me, so therefore other people could say, oh, Renee is making an impact on this person's life, right? So it was all wrapped up in the whole idea around feeling awkward approaching people who I've worked with to give me a testimonial of some sort. And I really had to step out of that mindset because I was in the mindset of I feel constricted and I feel freaked out and I feel I don't want to inconvenience anybody, right? But then I stepped into my CEO energy and I thought, if we live in a world now that really bases their decisions to work with certain people or buy from certain companies or go to certain restaurants, right? We live in a world where people look for reviews. They look for social proof to say, hey, is this person known, liked, trusted? Can I lean into her or him or the company? And so once I really saw that I was doing my future clients a disservice by not showing them the results that I've helped other people get by working with me or being in my programs, then it was a game changer. It was a shift. And I was like, okay, got it. I'm not doing this for shy little Renee. I'm not doing it to brag. I'm not doing it to outshine people, right? Because that was another thought process that I had in my head back then. But I'm doing it so that I can shine light and be the lighthouse and call my next group of clientele in and really know that what I'm giving them is going to genuinely impact their life at large, because I believe in my program so much that they can transform people's lives. And I've seen it because I've been doing it for over a decade. And people who you bring this opportunity to, past clients, are honored to give you a review, right? I mean, there's going to be people who are just sometimes yeah, sure, no problem. I'll just put a 5-star up for you, because they genuinely believe in your product, but maybe they're not going to pour it out, right? They might not pour their heart out. But I would start by asking 10 of your past clients that walked away from your program really excited. They were really amped up. They were wow, this has massively impacted me. And ask them first, because that you'll get a response from them that is going to not only boost your, ability to feel more confident in your service and product or program, but that they're going to pour it out and they're going to be genuine and they're going to tell people what they got out of working with you. So I say start, if you don't have 10 people yet, go to as many people as you've had. And when you ask them, ask from that CEO energy, that embodied CEO that you are. And you say, hey, I'm looking to be of high service to more people who are coming into my space this year. Are you willing to write a testimonial or do a video testimonial for me or my business? Or are you willing to rate my program or my company on Google? And then when you get out of your own way, they're going to say, of course, yes. Think about how short of time it takes for somebody to write a review or a testimonial. Like literally, I've written at least 100, I'd say, in my lifetime already for products and programs that I've bought, or restaurants that have been like incredible service, or spa services that are like through the roof for me. Like it's a joy for me to do so, because I also want to support other people who are living in their purpose and doing the right thing for others. So I think oftentimes it's one of those things. I know for me, it was getting out of my own way about it. And then, just say, hey, I'm just just be very clear in your messaging too. Like, I'm looking for like a 30-second video, or I'm looking for a 2-paragraph, or probably not a paragraph, but like 2 statements, or like a short 1 paragraph that I can add to my website. And you always want to ask for their permission. So if oftentimes people know if they're writing a review for you, or if they've like private messaged you on Facebook saying like, hey, your post like made a difference, or hey, like I've been following your videos for a while, even though comment, I'm watching and your videos are changing my life. Like I get a lot of those in my inbox all the time. And I'll ask that person who just willingly gave a testimonial, I'll ask them before I share or post it, and I'll say, hey, this was like genuinely, I received that. And then I say, would you be willing to allow me to share this with other people, so that those that I'm meant to serve can feel more trusting of leaning into working with me? And literally 10 times out of 10 in my whole entire career, they've always said yes. So not saying that's going to be your story, or your experience, but always ask if somebody's sending you an unsolicited review, like behind the scenes, if you will, like a Facebook Messenger, for example. Just ask them, hey, do you mind if I share this with some of my clients or on my website, before sharing it? Because of course, like if you're working in a private setting, right, like you're working on transforming people's lives, like people are going to have stuff come up that they don't want to be public and shared. So always get permission first. That's for sure. And then also too, like I always encourage doing a little title underneath the person's name. Like I will ask for permission for the first name, but I don't expose the second name, their last name. I'll just do like the first initial, and then underneath I'll write like what their title is, or like if they're an entrepreneur, or if they're a life coach, or if they're, however they show up in the world. And then also I'll ask for a little photo too. So a photo that just, you can see they're like radiating, or, whatever fits your business model, and add that in, and then you package it up, and then you have yourself testimonials. So the main reason for testimonials is for people to lean in, to feel that you are trusted, you're liked already, and that you are a source that, they're really called to working with you. So my dear friends, I hope that this video has been impactful for you. I look forward to serving you in the near future. If you want to connect with me at all, you can find me on my website, reneemarcou.com. That's ReneeMarcou. And I'll see you in another video. Many blessings.